Alright boys, welcome back to a Grand Cross video. Now yesterday we uploaded a video about the leak and the fake collab. Now I think the fake collab was probably overshadowed by the fact that there could be, or there's a chance that Netmarble is trolling. Now let me just say this, obviously it just came out as news when I broke it. I do believe these are all real. Now I'm going to go into detail why I do think it's real and give you some examples, so just like whatever I'm thinking. But boys, this is where it all came from. Regions on this Discord posted this little leak here, saying the new fake collab leak. I don't know what to believe, Netmarble do a lot of collaborations or they're trolling me. Now fair enough, you know, 3 collabs within a few weeks without even getting one of them, where before in the past we've gotten 1 collab every few months, and then when we did get a collab, they normally drop or get leaked a day or two before, maybe like a week or two, to where we know what's coming. But this is a bit mad what they're doing. The fact that they've leaked 3 collabs. Now Netmarble, once again, they kind of have a big leak problem, where if they're smart enough what to do, just don't put in the files before you finish it, if that makes sense, right? Like look how Dragon Ball Legends and even Dokkan do it, where you can't leak the file until, like, you know, the maintenance is out and they're putting in all the game files and have it all ready. So Netmarble needs to kind of focus more on that, I guess, to fix it. But also as well, this is where it comes from too. Now there was a leaked podcast with the invited is Netmarble, and the Korean or like Japanese text right at the top is the person doing the talking or interviewing him. But this is from I believe a person who does the Japanese side of Grand Cross YouTuber. So basically, to not bore you all here, they talk about Regents here, and they even bring his name up. So they know about him, boys, which is why I think they say, you know, this is why people thinking it's fake. They know Regents exist. They could be trolling him, but I don't think this is true. Now they do say this. Sometimes we modify certain things at the end that do not turn out as planned at the beginning. This is such a basic thing to say. Now, if you don't follow Smash Bros, or at least what I do, whenever a character gets leaked, and they ask the people who makes the, like, for example, like Banjo, for example, he was leaked a while before he came out. They asked, Banjo and Smash. The guy said no. They're not going to say yes, these are real, boys. Let's be real. Like, they're not going to say yes, the collabs are real, they're coming. They're going to say no, we never know. You never know what could happen. Things could change. Don't rely on leaked information. It's such a standard thing to say, so we shouldn't really take anything at this. But we should look at the bigger picture. What company is putting in collabs to troll a data miner? Like, this is unheard of. Like, what? Netmarble has better things to do than to put in fake information to troll Regents. And once again, if they were to troll him, let's say in like a different universe with Barry Allen just S up the timeline, and they are trolling Regents, why would they pick these collabs? Because these actually make more sense than anything. Now, Stranger Things, once again, maybe if Stranger Things wasn't leaked fully, like how we had it, then maybe people think this is fake. But obviously Stranger Things, once again, has been leaked with the wallpaper for the loading screen. Also the artwork, I guess, the whole, like, missions. I'll try and put up everything that I can find with the whole stuff, right? This was leaked first. And without the wallpaper, maybe no one would have believed it. But this makes sense, a Netflix exclusive anime, 7 Days Sins, with a Netflix exclusive original Stranger Things. This collab makes a little bit more sense now. It was following the pattern we had before with getting things tied to 7 Days Sins. Then we had ReZero. ReZero was once again leaked, but had no ties towards 7 Days Sins. But also, I should say, well, ReZero is an anime, or I guess a collab that's kind of passed around quite a bit often, like how Attack on Titan is, with, like, the Grand Summoners right now. They had one with Konosuba and also other animes in the past as well. So once again, ReZero collab, okay, fair enough. But then we had Fate. Fate is once again not really tied to 7 Days Sins, but they are tied towards Netmarble. Now, Netmarble does own, I believe, or publish the Korean version here. You can see it here next to King of Fighters. So seeing this collab isn't, like, unexpected. People did say, oh, we could get this collab, and then also made jokes about getting the BTS one. But, 3 collabs, boys. 3 collabs that are, like, very, very, like, I wouldn't say uncommon, but, like, if I was to pick some stuff in, like, the Netmarble pool of stuff to give us, these would be the collabs, I guess, in hindsight, right? Where if it was, like, Dragon Ball, Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, fair enough, you could say maybe they are trolling, but just for the fact alone, these are all collabs that would come to the game, in my opinion. So that's why I do think they're real. Also, as well, just look at the timeline for what has been leaked. Firstly, Stranger Things have been leaked. We have all the Stranger Things files with, like, bare information. This makes sense. This is probably going to come first. This is ahead of the game. This is what's going to be ready to come out soon. So there is more information. Then we have ReZero, which is probably a while away again, which has only the names and the boss, which is the White Whale. But then we have the Fate one, which, if we are going to be getting these collabs in a few months' time, spread apart at least, Fate should be barely even developed yet because they're still working on the other ones. They're probably just getting some things ready. And literally what we've seen so far is literally just a Saber leak. Now, it's just her, nothing else. No 4 characters, no boss fight, nothing. Just her. So if she is the last collab, it makes sense why Fate has barely any information because it's just her. This is probably going to come in a few months' time. So yeah, once again, it does make a little more sense in terms of like the timeline of where we're going. Why there's only barely any information. But of course, like always, all we do need is one of these due to come true, and then we know all of them are real because, well, if one of them is real, why not the other one? Some people thought maybe the ReZero one's fake and the Stranger Things one is real, and the Fate one is fake as well. But let's be real. If they're going to put one collab in that's real, chances are all of them are. But also as well, if they were following the leak situation, why would they continue to troll? Why would they keep putting more anime collabs in? Like, if they wanted to troll in proper hard, they'll put in, you know, the Stranger Things leak, which is kind of outlandish in a sense, and then stop. But no, after the first batch got leaked, more information came out. You know, the characters came out, the who's playable, who's all the characters in the collab, and the voice lines and the dialogue and all that stuff came out afterwards, where, you know, if they were following, which I'm sure they were, when it first got leaked, okay, stop there. They've had the fumbles, we trolled them, let's stop. But no, let's keep going. Let's do ReZero, let's do Fate, let's do more. But I do think this is probably the end of it. I'm sure maybe we'll get more collabs in the future, but I think for right now, this may be just the end of the stuff. Considering how far ahead Stranger Things is in the actual files, I'm sure they're going to keep on working on that until it does come out. But also as well, I should say, I don't believe we're getting collabs based on timing of like actual series. For example, right now, Stranger Things is supposed to come out during this year, but if we're going to be getting that first, then okay, fair enough. It's clearly not based on, you know, timing of the series. And also ReZero, once again, ReZero is airing right now, so it would make sense to get the ReZero collab right now if they were following the fact that they're going to be doing collabs during the same time as airing, but probably not. I mean, we still have quite a few episodes left of ReZero, but you know, if we're going to be getting that ReZero collab in a few months' time, it may miss the window to release during the time it is airing, and I guess at that point, the whole theory kind of debunked to people of releasing it during a new season or something, which I still think it's not true, but some people still do. But even still, if they do air it during the time the anime is still airing, I think that might just be a coincidence because, well, Stranger Things are going to get a collab when the new season isn't out. Attack on Titan got a new collab when the new season wasn't out. And Save a Tensura, or That Time I Got Reincarnated Slime, that got a new collab not when the new season was airing. So, with that being said, Fate, once again, I'm not too sure about Fate, but I don't think there's a new season coming out. I do think there's a movie that was aired in Japan, so they may get like an English version that could come out this year. So, that could be something that people are saying, oh, we're going to get the collab then. But once again, with the evidence we've seen in the past, I once again don't believe we're going to get the anime or the collab based on the fact of a new movie or new season coming out during the year. It could be a coincidence, but until Netmarble does do an actual release of a collaboration with a new season, then I'll say, okay, fair enough. But still, who knows? But boys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Let me know what you lot think. Once again, these are all real. I'm sure some people were happy yesterday when they thought the fact that the Stranger Things could be real, but these are all real, man. Like, no company's trolling a leaker, man, or data miner in the files of fake collabs when they could do something more, I guess, apparent, where these collabs actually are possible to come to the game. But boys, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you lot think of the whole update and the whole mess of what's going on. But yeah, that should be all for today. I think I'm going to be working on my little high school DxD collab. Like I said, I did post a little update here on screen on my community post. I'm sure most of you would have seen it by now. But if you have any ideas of what I could do for this collab or whatever you think I should do, definitely go comment on that post and I can take into consideration. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, boys, and until next time, peace.